Aloha, welcome to Be Your Brilliance. This is a community of people who are like advanced explorers in the field of consciousness, and they've done all the basic stuff that other programs offer, and they're looking for a way to go deeper, and looking for a way to really shift their reality. The things that don't seem changeable, to actually start to change those. And this topic is clearing implanted identities. And what we're looking at is this is the opening, it's an introduction, an exploration where we're starting to take things apart. Max and I do them periodically. This is one of the components in the membership program where Max and I will explore these advanced topics and look for solutions and then share it with the community. And in other cases, we do live calls or I do live calls, and we do Q&A and we do interactive stuff with the community. So we do these two different formats, and they kind of let us bring out different kinds of information and go to different places. So with this particular call, we're looking at a new paradigm around implanted identities. And what we had found was for people who had difficulty with like being present in your life, like you're distracted and there's always some energy that's taking you out of you. You don't feel like you're you. You can't seem to clear. Your heavier and lighter's all messed up. Your capacity to create seems nil. Like you can't seem to get anywhere. Nothing seems to kind of work forward for you or work to your advantage. And life seems flat. Like there's just this general sense of depression about everything and hopelessness, and there's just nowhere to go. Nothing you can do, nothing you can change it. Now, there's three things that I found that create that. If you've got entities in your body, that creates that. But if you're listening to me, you've explored that long time ago, and you understand that paradigm. Then there's two other things. One of them is what we call fractures or resolving fractures, and that's a bit more sophisticated, and we talk about that more inside the program. But this is a simpler one that I can walk a group of people through very quickly, and it's called clearing implanted identities. And they are other selves that are inside of you. It's kind of similar to the walk-in paradigm, but it's slightly different. And we started looking at what are those identities and how do we get them out of the body. Because an interesting thing is once we remove those identities from the body, there's you, the authentic you, and your authentic body, and things just get simpler. Your body syncs up with you, and your body begins to support you and create with you. When you have other identities in your body, creating is kind of sketchy, and you don't seem to have the same capacity to create because there are multiple identities that your body is serving and trying to bring into the mix and trying to work with all of those energies. So this call is about taking apart that and how do we clear that stuff from the body, which allows you to get more back to you. So I'd like to invite you into hanging out with us for this call and clearing big. What are the identities that you have that we could clear that would make space for your brilliance to show up right here and right now? I want to explore implanted identities, or even identities, because implanted is kind of an assumption, even though it reads.
Right. And so you had mentioned about three other energies being in you. Now, yeah, and are those walk-ins? Okay. So body identity energies?
No.
Okay. So implanted identities.
So what it seems to be for me is like it's also for me an entangling of the walk-in paradigm.
Okay. So another level of that?
Another way of looking at it.
Okay.
It's almost like the walk-in paradigm assumes certain things, and it comes more from a spiritual philosophy than kind of the way that we look at things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where do I want to start here? So, truth, how many identities let's just look at it open. So, truth, how many identities do you, the being, have? One or more than one?
More than one.
More than one, yeah. So, and how many of those identities are authentically, so all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Wernicke's commands,
all manipulation around you and everyone you know.
Manipulation. Oh yeah, me and everyone I know, and everyone they know. Yeah. And everyone they know, and everyone they know, and everyone they know, and everything. That is, can we just try and create all that? I choose that. Vaporize, vaporize, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, triple 360, vaporize, triple 360, look by, vaporize, vaporize. Well, that grabs a sizable chunk.
Exactly.
So how many of those? So truth, how many identities do you have? So do you have more than 5, less than 5?
Say like 1 or
okay,
like
yeah,
4 or 6 or something like that. See if that's. I was getting read on.
Oh, I see what
both.
You're saying.
So it could be 5 or it could be manipulation.
So do you have more than 4?
Yes.
Do you have less than 4?
More than 4.
More than 4. Do you have more than 6?
Yeah, more than 6.
Do you have less than 6?
Yes.
Yeah. I love it. So probably around 5. Maybe 5.5, depending on how you look at it. 5,
6. That reads. Whoa, what can that? Oh, wow, a half identities.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and how messed up would that be?
Fractured identities. Partial identities.
That reads. Ooh, fractured identities.
Wow.
Whoa. Ow. Ooh, I don't know. That's hurting me.
Wow. Wow. Woo. And so what is all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps around all of this,
and all manipulation,
and all manipulation
around you and everyone you know,
and everyone I know, and everyone they know, and everyone they know, and everyone they know, all the way back 7 generations, everyone they know.
Golly, you're grabbing a lot. Yeah.
And can we just try to create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Vaporize, vaporize, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, triple 360, vaporize, and prime critter, banish all these energies to the sky, banish. Woo!
So no wonder, yeah. Wow, I was just getting like, because if you don't even have the whole identity, you have this chunk of it, which makes absolutely no sense outside of the context of where it was, and wow, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy.
Yeah, so I was getting that I have 3 plus 1. I have me, the core identity, or the Jaden identity, and then I have 3 others. And all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, vaporize, because something was triggered there. Yeah. So do I have more than? So 4 total. It doesn't want to read that way. It wants to read as 3. So do I have 2 plus 1? Do I have 3 plus 1 or something else? Something else.
Yeah, and so with your knowledge, with now pulling in the fractured identity, so knowing that there's a potential for fractured identities. Ooh, so how many fractured identities do you have? Do you have?
Oh my.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Woo. Oh yeah.
So more than 10, less than 10, more. More than 20, less than 20. More than 15, less than 15. 11, 12, 13, 4. 3 plus 1.
Okay, and interesting manipulation cut you off. Whoops, it's cutting you off again.
All the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps around all of this. Can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. Vaporize, vaporize. All dimension, vaporize, all dimension, triple 360, vaporize. Resend book, you can't. Vaporize, vaporize. Whew. Wow. Okay, so around 13.
Okay. And so 13
fractured identities.
Okay. And then how many whole or unify, or how many whole
identities?
It's not quite the right word.
Yeah.
But,
so
how many whole identities?
One? More than one? None? I would say none.
Oh, okay.
None or more than none? Which feels lighter to you?
I get more than none. So all the unknowable, unspeakable, untouchable, undetectable, unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, disinformation, energy fog, cloaking, and all manipulation around you, all the fractured identities, all the whole identities, and everyone you know and everyone they know. Do you choose to destroy and uncreate all that?
I do. I choose that. Vaporize, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension. Triple 360 vaporize, triple 365. Rescind book, camera claim, vaporize, vaporize. Bash anchors, bash anchors, bash anchors, bash anchors. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, and so all identities we're just classifying in the whole category, however they classify this. Mm-hmm. Do you have none? More than none?
More than none.
Do you have more than one? Less than one?
Less than one.
Okay, and I was getting a little bit of both. Yeah, so do you have one whole identity? Okay.
No, it's lighter. That goes heavy.
Okay.
So how many? So do I have less than one? One, more than one?
That time I got more than one.
That time I got more than one as well.
Yeah.
It's how we're defining it. Keeps changing.
I think so. Yeah.
So is it around one or something else?
I think around one has more.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and so we should say is that one identity you, someone else, something else?
Something else.
Yeah. So all the something else, freeze, tap it down, freeze, pre-scan all,
pre-tag, trace, scan it out. Where was I when they were created, assembled, modified, guild source? Pre-tag, capture, trace, scan it out. Freeze, step down, freeze, step down, freeze, freeze, step down, freeze, freeze, step down, freeze.
Ooh, and what are all the agendas, stories, and opinions at play here?
Pre-tag, capture, trace, scan it out. Pre-tag, capture, pre-tag, capture it out. Trace, scan it out. Pre-tag, capture, trace, scan it out.
And what is everything in inculcated, interjoined, or in service, above and below, above and below, above and below that?
Pre-tag, capture, trace, scan it out. Pre-tag, capture. Change chairs.
Cool. Oh, and while we're at it, what is everything that's currently messing with you, trying to mess with you, thinking about messing with you, planning on messing with you, or will mess with you? Freeze. Type down.
Pre-tag, capture, freeze, step down, trace, scan it out. Freeze, step down, pre-tag, capture, trace, scan it out. Wow.
And
where were we when all these energies were created, assembled, modified, gilded, sourced at their inception? Pre-tag, capture, trace, scan it out. Pre-tag, capture, trace, scan it out. Pre-tag, capture, pre-tag, capture it out.
And what is everything these energies said or agreed they would do for you? Mm-hmm. And what is everything you said or you agreed you would do for them?
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
Let's do body as well.
Ooh. So what is everything they said or they agreed they would do for body? And what is everything body said or body agreed to do for all these energies? Okay, yeah, right there.
Bigger than the universe, multiverse, and everything. All that is. Can we just try and create all that?
Yes, body and being. Choose
vaporize, vaporize. All dimension, vaporize. All dimension, like triple 360 vaporize. Triple 360 vaporize. Rescind book. You can't reclaim. Renounce. Vaporize. Bash. Some being, somebody, free will universe. Vaporize. Because I've noticed that identities have a lot of connection with the body.
Okay.
And so, and releasing that, we want to grab those. Mm-hmm. And what is everything that body felt was the benefit or value of having this identity, these identities here, or these energies here? Mm-hmm. What is everything that was not the benefit or value of having these energies here? Oh, man.
Yeah.
And everything, all of that is, can we just try and create all that? Yeah,
Yes, I choose that.
Vaporize, all dimension vaporize, all dimension vaporize, triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 rescindable key count reclaim vaporize, vaporize, and just for kicks, was everything that being.
What was the benefit or value for being
of
all these energies? Ooh.
Wow.
And what was not the benefit or value for being for all these energies?
It
I'm not getting
to
as
be
much.
low there.
So
all the
unknowable
disinformation, cloaking, unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Reniki's commands, booby traps, vaporize,
all
vaporize,
manipulation around this,
all the
vaporize,
vaporize, percent of Wookiee count reclaim mouse, vaporize. So is everything that was the benefit or value?
Not as much.
Not as much.
Yeah.
And little manipulation there. Everything was not the benefit or value.
Whoa, that's a little heavy there.
Wow. And everything, all that is, can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Vaporize, vaporize, all dimension vaporize, all dimension triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 resend Wookiee can't reclaim vaporize, vaporize, banish anchors, seven being somebody free, vaporize, vaporize, seven being somebody free, vaporize, vaporize. Wow. And can we
banish and
banish. So enable prime creator banish all these energies from all universes. Do all this now. Banish anchors, and remove all identities. Banish anchors, resend Wookiee can't reclaim announce vaporize, vaporize, banish anchors, banish anchors. Seven being somebody free will universe, vaporize, vaporize. Wow. Resend Wookiee can't reclaim announce vaporize, vaporize. Wow. Because the sense that I have of it is that the identities that are in the body seeks to synchronize and align with those identities. And so it's like body will actually alter itself to align with those identities. And when it has more than one identity in there, it tries to multitask or find a median between the two. It's like how much have fractured identities or identities been put in that are designed to neutralize us, the infinite being.
Yeah, so everywhere the fractured everywhere you've decided, judged, concluded, and computed that all the fractured identities were inserted. Do you choose to destroy and create?
I do. I choose that. Vaporize, vaporize, all dimension vaporize, all dimension triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 vaporize, vaporize. So, truth, how many fractured identities were? So, what percent of the fractured identities were inserted, and what percent were something else?
So all the unknowable, unspeakable, untouchable, undetectable, unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, disinformation, energy fog, cloaking, and all manipulation around you and everyone you know and everyone that they know. You choose to destroy and then create all that.
I choose that. Vaporize, all dimension vaporize, all dimension triple 360 vaporize.
Yeah. And for me, it might be better to ask it in a percentage one. So of the fractured identities, are over 50% inserted? Under 50% inserted.
So all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Reniki's commands, booby traps, and all shit around this. Can we just try and create all that?
Ooh, yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. Vaporize, all dimension vaporize, all dimension triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 resend Wookiee can't reclaim. Vaporize, 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 banish,
oh, okay, maybe that's the other question. Yeah, it's whose fractured identities are we talking about? Of you, should we do you or do me first?
Whatever.
Yeah. We could do. So of Jaden's fractured identities that are in and around Jaden are over 50% inserted, under 50% inserted.
Under 50% feels lighter. Okay.
Cool.
And so how many of those were chosen? Or something else?
Something else.
Something else. How many of them were implanted? Or something else?
because we were looking at the ones that weren't implanted.
Weren't
What was
inserted.
right?
You used a different word.
Sorry. Oh, interesting. Inserted, implanted. Okay.
Inserted and implanted. So inserted doesn't read as much as implanted.
Okay. Cool.
So of the Jaden fractured identities, what percent of them are implanted, and what percent of them are something else?
There's a blur. Yeah, it's interesting.
All the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps, and all shikyu around all this, and all manipulation around this. Can we destroy and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Vaporize, Zikabye, vaporize, Zikabye, all dimension vaporize, all dimension vaporize, triple 360 vaporize. Triple 360, Zikabye, vaporize, Zikabye, banish, anguish, banish, anguish, banish, anguish, banish, anguish. So, like, when I go back to the core, it's like, how many of these fractured identities have I consciously chosen, and how much? Okay.
Okay. And just I want to pull that out. So what if it wasn't? What if it was like you created?
Okay.
Because that way it takes off that some of them might have been created not by conscious, but just other things.
Okay. Okay.
So how many of those? Yeah. Did you create?
Did I create? And how much is something else? I'd say it's all something else.
Okay. Yeah, definitely more. Yeah, it could have been all.
Yeah. How many did I choose? And how many is something else?
More something else.
Something else. What else?
Are any of these? Do these fractured identities do any of the fractured identities have a contribution to you?
Or something else?
Something else. Yeah.
I'd get a big read on something else.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check that just in case.
Yeah. Thank you. What else?
Okay.
Let's invite in a bigger group here. What are all the people who are part of our tribe? All the people who will be listening to this in the future?
And all of their, can we call in all of our supporters and their supporters too?
All of our supporters, all of their supporters?
All the authentic supporters and authentic teammates.
Oh, okay. And what is all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps around all of these topics we've engaged so far?
Ooh. That's a funky energy.
And everything, all that is, can we choose to destroy and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. Vaporize, vaporize. All dimension vaporize, all dimension triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 rescind book, you can't reclaim vaporize, banish, anguish, banish, anguish, banish, anguish. Rescind book, you can't reclaim vaporize, banish, anguish, banish, anguish, banish, anguish, banish, anguish. It's interesting, you forget what it's like when you start going into a dense area. It's like, what is this?
Yeah, it's like we're clearing energy fog. It's like for the time stuff we were doing. We're having to clear energy fog almost after every question.
Yeah. It's a good reminder. Yeah.
Cool. And so what is everything that everyone we've called in knows that would be a contribution to share with us in the group? And do their infinite beings and all the supporters and teammates choose to just gift all that information and receive all that information now? Yeah, I choose that.
Gift and receive. So what is everything that y'all know that somebody here in this group desires or requires or could use information or data and that you have, and gift it if that feels right? And what is all the data that you desire or require and allow yourself to request that and receive?
And I want to throw this out that all the data that you thought would not be a contribution, that actually will be a contribution. Do you choose to just to share that right now?
Wow. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow. And receive.
Receive.
What is all the data or information that manipulation is encouraging you to hold back?
Woo! Yeah, let's destroy all that.
And all that manipulation and all that stuff, can we destroy and create and banish all those?
Woo, yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. Vaporize, vaporize, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, by trip 360, vaporize, trip 360, by resend, book, can't reclaim, renounce, vaporize. And where were we when all those energies were created, assembled, modified, gilded, sourced after their inception? Pre-tagged, encapsulated all these points. Pre-tagged, encapsulated, freeze, step down, freeze, step down, freeze, step down, freeze, freeze, step down, freeze. Whoa! Wow. And wow. And who is everyone they know, and everyone they know, and everyone they know, and everyone connected, intertangled, entwined into all those agendas, stories, opinions, everything intertangled. Wow. And where were we when all these energies were created, assembled, modified, gilded, sourced after their inception? And can we banish all these energies from all universes?
Yes, I choose
that.
I
choose that. Prime creator, banish all these energies. Do this now. Banish, resend, book, can't reclaim, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, banish, resend, book, can't reclaim, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, banish, seven being somebody for his vaporize. Wow. And everything we agreed, everything they agreed. Vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, and everything that was the benefit or value, and everything that was not the benefit or value. And all manipulation there, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, goodbye. And prime critter, banish all these energies. Do this now, banish,
vanquish.
Seven being somebody for his vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, banish. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So all that information that manipulation didn't want you to share, do you choose to share all that now with the group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And share. And receive.
Ooh. Ooh. Nice.
Wow.
Ooh.
Let's try this again. And allow yourself to receive everything that's a contribution to you.
Ooh, yeah.
And everything that's not a contribution, can we destroy and create all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension. Because I'm coughing on things that's probably not a contribution to the body. Just a guess. I don't know.
Well, or was it clearing something?
Yes. That previously wasn't clearing something? How much was it not a contribution? For me, it was not a contribution.
Okay, I got more clearing. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, that would be a contribution.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Whew. Wow.
Cool.
Wow. And notice how big the field is now.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Right. And let's just hit this right now. So what are all the fractured identities we can clear, change, or modify to our advantage with this size group?
Mm-hmm.
And
I still want to find out stuff about it.
Okay.
All
right, cool. I have a feeling that there's still going to be ones left. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ask that question.
So, what question?
Oh, I thought you were going to go into what is it like if we clear the fractured identities?
Yeah.
We could so if we could easily clear the ones now, if we cleared the ones we could easily clear, and what's it like if we don't clear any of them? So if we clear some that are easy.
I just wanted to get more information first.
I gotcha.
But
so just my point of view was that we weren't going to clear all of them, so there'd be some left. But if it's easier to get information from the ones that we can easily clear.
Yeah, that feels heavy. So everything, let's just clear.
So all the fractured identities that are just easily cleared with this information that we have and this group has. Ooh, do we choose to just go ahead and just clear all those right now just because it's fun and we can?
Yep. I choose that.
I choose that.
Vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, by trip 360, by trip 360, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye. And so in order to clear identities, what is everything that you agreed that you would do for them and they agreed they would do for you? What is everything that body agreed body would do for these identities? And what is everything that they agreed they would do for body? And everything all those agreements are, can we just try and create all those?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. Vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye. All dimension vaporize, all dimension goodbye. Triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 goodbye, vaporize, goodbye. And all the no's that were there, who do those no's belong to? You, someone else, something else? And pre-tag, pre-encapsulate all those no's. Where were we when those no's and everyone they know were created, assembled, modified, gilded, sourced, or at their inception? Pre-tag, pre-encapsulate, trace, scan, ideal. Pre-tag, pre-encapsulate, trace, scan, ideal. Wow. And can we banish all these energies from all universes?
Yes, I choose
that. Yeah. Prime creator banish all these energies. Do this now. Banish, vanquish, rescind, which you can't reclaim. Vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye. And everything that was the benefit of it, or everything that you agreed you would do and they agreed they would do, can we destroy and create all that?
Yes, I choose
that. Yeah, I choose that. Vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize. Rescind, book you can't reclaim, renounce, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, rescind, book you can't reclaim, renounce, vaporize. There's a lot of information there. It gets tangly. It's like,
I know, we're moving a lot of energy. My door just opened.
Come on in. No, don't go. You can leave.
We need space to blow out.
Oh, there we go.
And out your window.
Out the door. Out the window. Yep.
Okay, and then
that helped, actually.
Yeah, it did. Woo. Woo. So do we need and the enable prime creator please remove?
No. So first
we did the agreements and then benefit or value.
Everything that was bodies. What is everything that was the benefit or value of having these identities in here? Wow, and expanded bigger than the universe, multiverse, ban that. Mm-hmm. And all the disinformation, cloaking, energy fog, manipulation around this, can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
Vaporize, all dimension, vaporize. So how much was the benefit or value?
Well, it's a little smaller now.
It's like almost nothing. Yeah. Wow.
And what is everything that was not the benefit or value? And all the disinformation cloaking around that. Can we just try and create all that? Yeah. Vaporize. And now what is everything that was not the benefit or value?
Yeah, it's kind of back there.
Yeah, and everything back behind that and below that.
Yeah. Oh, that's where it's hiding.
Below that. And above that, all the mountains above that, all the mountains below that. Wow. All the mountains behind that, all the mountains out in front. And all the mountains to the left, all the mountains to the right, all the mountains inside, and all the mountains outside. And we put it all out front.
Whoa.
Wow. And this is just on not the benefit or value. And everything that was the benefit or value. Think.
Yeah. That's easy.
Yeah. My pinky finger.
Yep.
And everything remaining in the pile.
Yeah.
And everything, all that is, let's grab all that and shrink it. And vaporize. Reset it. Wow. And we wonder why those stick around.
Yeah, with all that stuff locking it down.
Wow. And so we did benefit or value. We did. Okay. So
agreements.
And so I had been doing traditional entity clearing. Can we also do our so what is it like if we do entity clearing? What is it like if we do our God clearing or the expanded clearing?
I get more on that.
Yeah. So what are so what are all the entities? They're all the fractured identities here. Wow. Yeah. And what is everything? No. So where were we when all these energies were created, assembled, modified, gilded, sourced, or at their inception? Freeze, tap down, pre-tagged, encapsulated all those points. Where were we, the infinite being, when they were created, assembled, modified, gilded, sourced, or at their inception? Pre-tagged, encapsulated, freeze, tap down. And who or what is everyone that they know that is not to our advantage? And all the agendas that are not to, and all the stories. Wow. And everything intertangled and intertwined. Pre-tag, pre-encapsulate, trace, scan, down. Where were we when all these energies were created, assembled, modified, gilded, sourced, or at their inception? Pre-tag, pre-encapsulate, trace, scan, down. Wow. Everything we agreed, everything they agreed, everything body agreed. Everything being and body agreed, and everything they agreed, not so much vapor, I signify vapor, I signify. Yeah, because we mostly cleared it all.
Yeah.
And everything that was the benefit or value, everything is not the benefit or value, some vapor, I signify, vapor, I signify. And can we banish all these energies?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Prime creator, banish all these energies from all universes. Do all this now. Banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish, anchors. Resend a book you can't reclaim, announce, vapor, I signify, vapor, I signify. Banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish, anchors. Sovereign being, somebody free, vapor, I signify, vapor, I signify. And what is all the remaining baggage left behind from all identities, fractured or whole?
Whoa.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah. There's a little bit of content here.
Maybe we need to expand out to the universe.
Expand, yeah.
Yeah,
body and being. Universe.
Body and being.
Bigger than the universe. Mm-hmm. Bigger than the multiverse.
Body and being.
Bigger than the beyondverse. Beyond that, beyond that, beyond that, beyond that, beyond that, beyond that. Bigger than the infinite realms. Woo. Connect into your respective infinite beings. Wow. And allow yourself to perceive all the baggage that was here. And let's shrink this down. And allow yourself to perceive who it belongs to, and let's kind of like chuck it like a ball, just kind of out of this universe and have it go to those recipients. And all of your
if it's okay if I just destroy and then create it?
Sure, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
And
everything that's our attachment to all that, can we just try and create it all?
Yes, I
vaporize, vaporize, all dimension vaporize, all dimension by 333 vaporize, 333 vaporize, send book you can't reclaim it as vaporize, vaporize. And what is all the remaining baggage that we're holding on to that we're believing has benefit or value in our reality?
Yeah. Whoa.
And what is everything that was the benefit or value of that baggage? Wow. And what is all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps around all that, and all manipulation around that? Can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Vaporize, vaporize. All dimension vaporize, all dimension vaporize. 333 vaporize, vanish, resend book you can't reclaim it. Now it's vaporize, null void. Vanish, vanish. Oh man. Okay. I had some tangly around that. Where was?
Yeah. So we cleared baggage.
So we're looking at what is everything that was the benefit of. So what is all the remaining baggage that feels like it's got a benefit or value to it, and so what is everything, all the remaining baggage that you have, and what is everything? What is all the benefit or value of that now?
I'm not getting anything.
And what is everything that's not the benefit or value? And
there we go.
Cloaking around that. Can we just try and
yes, I choose that.
Vaporize. And what is everything that's not the benefit or value around that?
Yeah.
Whoa. So everything that all the benefit value is and everything that your attachment to that baggage is, can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Vaporize, all dimension vaporize, resend book you can't reclaim it out sounds. Vaporize, banish, because it's like what I learned from working with a lot of people on the baggage thing is any identity stuff that's in your system that you're hanging on to or that body's hanging on to, is that body tries to fit that into the equation somehow, and so there's less space for you, and you're still always trying to make that energy work, and it never works. Like, what if you can't use other people's gifts? You can only stand in your own. Other people's gifts just make you look like, oh, here's another thing I can't do. Like, you keep trying to use somebody else's gifts. What are all the gifts that you've had of somebody else's in you that you've tried to make work and you could never get them to work, and you made yourself wrong over it? What if they're not designed to work for you? What if your gifts are your gifts? So everywhere that you've been using other beings' gifts, other identities' gifts to your disadvantage,
Ooh.
Can we destroy and create all that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I choose that.
Vaporize,
Vaporize,
liquefy,
liquefy,
vaporize,
vaporize,
liquefy.
liquefy,
All
resend,
dimension vaporize,
revoke,
all
vaporize,
dimension liquefy.
liquefy, vaporize,
Triple
liquefy,
360
vaporize.
vaporize, triple 360 liquefy. Resend, revoke, you can't reclaim, announce, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. And what are all the remaining what are all the remaining gifts that, or what are all the remaining baggage and gifts that you're holding on to? And body, what are all the remaining baggage and gifts that you're holding on to?
Yeah, it's a little bit more on body.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So body, what is everything that was the benefit or value of holding on to those gifts? And what is everything that was not the benefit or value? Yeah, so it looks big and small.
Well, let's do energy fog on that one because I
but that's what I want to clear.
Oh,
so
okay.
all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, were Nikki's commands, booby traps, and all manipulation around these sides.
And
Can we
everything
destroy
they
and create
know.
all that? And everything they know, and everyone they know.
Yes.
Can we destroy and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Vaporize,
Vaporize,
liquefy,
liquefy,
vaporize,
vaporize,
liquefy,
liquefy,
all dimension,
vaporize,
vaporize,
liquefy,
all
vaporize,
dimension.
liquefy, vaporize.
Triple 360 vaporize, liquefy, resend, revoke, you can't reclaim. Whew. Resend, revoke, you can't reclaim, and now it's vaporize. So body, truth, how much was it a benefit or value to engage those energies? How much was it not a benefit or value to engage those energies? See the manipulation there?
Wow, my arm just goes completely down. It's like, no, I'm not holding that. That's too heavy.
Yeah. And everything, all these energies and all these old identity parts, baggage,
fake gifts or
fake gifts.
Yeah.
Can we destroy and create our attachment to all that?
Yes, I choose that, and body chooses that.
Vaporize,
Liquefy,
vaporize,
vaporize, liquefy,
triple
vaporize,
360
liquefy.
vaporize, triple 360 liquefy, resend book you can't claim, vaporize, liquefy, bash anchors, seven being somebody freeze, vaporize, liquefy. Whoa. Resend book you can't reclaim, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, bash anchors, bash anchors. Wow. So what are all the remaining energies or frequencies from previous identities that have been in the body?
Whoa.
Wow. And what is everything that can we destroy? No. What is everything that was the benefit or value of those?
Mm-hmm.
And what is everything that was not the benefit or value of those?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And all the disinformation and cloaking, manipulation around this, can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose all
all dimension vaporize, all dimension liquefy, triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 liquefy, resend book you can't reclaim, vaporize, liquefy, banish, anchors, banish, seven somebody free Williams, vaporize, liquefy, banish, anchors, banish, sovereign being, somebody free, vaporize. Wow. There we go. Wow. And so what is everything that was the benefit or value of these gifts? Authentic benefit or value? Was not the benefit or value of these of these energies. I should say of these energies. And everything, all that is, can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, all dimension vaporize, all dimension liquefy, triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 liquefy. Resend the book. You can't reclaim vaporize, liquefy, banish, seven being somebody first, vaporize, liquefy, banish, banish. Wow. And so everything that all those frequencies are that body or being is holding on to or was holding on to, can we destroy and create our attachment to those frequencies? All the ones that are not to your advantage. Yeah, see, that adds a whole other, we didn't look at it that way. What are all the frequencies that you're holding on to that you believe are to your advantage?
Exactly. Yeah, there we go.
Wow. And what is all the meaning that you have around those energies or those frequencies? What is everything you've made those mean? What are all the decisions, judgments, conclusions, computations, projections, expectations, rejections, separations, form, structure, significance? Wow. Can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose.
Yeah, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. All dimension vaporize, all dimension liquefy. Triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 liquefy. Resend book you can't reclaim, vaporize, liquefy. And how much are those frequencies to your advantage, authentic advantage, and how much are those frequencies manipulations of you? How much are those something else? There's just something else in there.
Yeah, I think it was kind of how the question was worded.
Okay, so give us a different.
I would play with more as this like, so of the frequencies you thought were to your advantage, how many of those are not to your advantage?
How many of those are to your disadvantage?
Ooh, disadvantage has a lot more read to it.
Yeah, because not does that funky
Oh, right.
cancel out thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So is
And
everything
how-
that is to your disadvantage,
Mhm.
your authentic disadvantage,
Mhm.
and how much is to your authentic advantage? Not so much. And all the
Yeah.
unconsciousness, anti-consciousness,
Uh-huh.
energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Wernicke's commands,
Oh,
traps,
okay.
and all
Okay.
shikyu around all this and all manipulation around this. Can we just try and create all that? Yeah,
Ooh, I choose
vaporize,
that.
goodbye,
Vaporize,
vaporize,
goodbye,
goodbye, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, goodbye, triple 360, vaporize, triple 360, goodbye, resend, look, you can't reclaim, vaporize, goodbye, bash,
Yeah, and I get where the catch was for me is I was going, oh, but the frequencies in me, some of them are to my advantage, but I was getting actually, it's like if I'm holding on to frequencies, I'm not creating the frequencies.
Ooh.
So I changed it. I changed it to why would I have to hold on to any frequencies? I can just be those frequencies.
Yeah.
So and that changed that grabs some more stuff.
Wow.
So
wow. Nice.
Yeah. So everywhere with that information.
Wow.
Yeah. So what frequencies did you think that you had to get from outside of you that either you can just create or you actually don't even need?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Woo, and expand to bigger than the universe, bigger than multiverse, bigger than beyond that. Wow.
Woo.
And everything all those frequencies are, and everywhere you've
Yeah.
attached and interwoven and bound them in and tied them in and threaded them and made them somehow work and compensate in all the structures, constructs, adaptations, mutation systems you've built around those. Can we destroy and create your attachment to all those frequencies and all that stuff?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, vaporize, vaporize, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, triple 360, vaporize, triple 360, vaporize, resend book, you can't reclaim, vaporize, wow, resend book, you can't reclaim,
yeah,
vaporize, vaporize, sovereign being, somebody free, vaporize.
Woo. And what frequencies did you decide you don't have and you don't have access to that you actually can just create?
Wow.
And receive.
Wow. Or that you just be.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you be or you can create.
Yeah. I mean, if you're an infinite being, after all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that
exactly.
excludes what? Yeah. Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow. And so what is everything remaining that we're holding on to that is not to our, that is to our authentic disadvantage?
Or body's authentic disadvantage.
Or body's authentic disadvantage. Body, what is everything you're holding on to that's to your authentic disadvantage?
Ugh.
Body, what is everything you're holding on to that you think being requires that being does not actually require?
Ooh.
What is everything that being asked you to hold on to because being thought it required it, but it doesn't actually require?
Let's get. Yeah, can we clear that now, or do we have to take on more?
I think let's clear that.
Okay,
everything that is, I choose. Can we just choose to destroy and create all?
Yeah, let's expand out. Make sure we grab
bigger
all
than
of
the
it.
universe, bigger than the multiverse, bigger than the beyond beyond that, beyond that, beyond that, beyond that, beyond that. And let's shrink all that down.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Vaporize, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension.
Yeah, and just in case there's something inside, let's make sure everything from inside. Oh yeah, there's a
vaporize,
something in my gut.
Vaporize, and so
vaporize, revoke, can't claim, announce, vaporize, vaporize.
So, body, what are all the remaining frequencies that being asked you to hold that are not to body or being, that are to body or being's authentic disadvantage?
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what are all the agreements that you made to hold that? Wow. And everything, all the allegiances, alliances, loyalties, diplomatic relations around all that? Safety clauses, protection clauses, divine, golden, billion, trillion-year agreements, long wave agreements, entry, exit, re-entry agreements, everything, all those are. Can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose
that.
that.
Vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye.
vaporize,
All dimension
vaporize.
vaporize, triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 goodbye, vaporize, goodbye. And can we, banish all these energies, banish
Yes,
anchors,
I
banish
choose
anchors,
that.
banish anchors.
Vaporize, goodbye,
And can we
vaporize,
destroy
goodbye.
and create your attachment to all those energies and release all those?
Yes, I choose
Yeah,
that.
I choose that.
And body
Vaporize,
chooses
goodbye.
that.
Body,
Vaporize,
yeah,
liquefy,
vaporize,
vaporize,
goodbye,
liquefy,
vaporize,
vaporize,
goodbye.
liquefy,
All
vaporize,
dimension
liquefy.
vaporize, all dimension goodbye. Triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 goodbye, vaporize, goodbye. Resend, book, we can't reclaim. Vaporize, goodbye, banish anchors, seven being somebody, vaporize. Wow. Wow. Resend, book, you can't reclaim, announce. So what are all the binds, double binds, triple binds, quadruple binds, beyond binds, binds to infinitum, auto install it, reinstall it, backup systems, technologies, black meta technologies, anchors, magic, signatories here? Wow. And expand to bigger than the universe, bigger than the multiverse, bigger than beyond that. And can we destroy and create,
Just try to create all that.
just try and create all that. Yeah.
Yes, I choose that.
Reclaim, renounce, announce.
Vaporize,
Vaporize, banish, anchors, banish, anchors. Make null void, make null void, make null void, make null void. Vaporize, vaporize. Resend book, you can't reclaim, announce, vaporize, vaporize. Because it's like once it was accepted by body, it was a manipulation to start with. Once body being bought it, then body bought it, then there was binding that was attached to it to make it more, and then they built all this stuff around it. What are all the structures, constructs, adaptations, mutations, systems, and nests that were around all of those
frequencies
energies and all the stacks, stringers, hooks, implants, and triggers around that?
Wow.
And everything, all that is, can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Vaporize, vaporize. All dimension vaporize, all dimension vaporize. Triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 vaporize, vaporize. Banish, anchors, sovereign being, somebody, free will universe, vaporize, banish, anchors. Wow. Sovereign being, somebody, free will universe, vaporize. Wow. That got quiet. Nice. And what are all the programs around all this? Wow, expand to bigger than the universe, bigger than the multiverse, bigger than beyondverse, beyond that, beyond all that, bigger than the infinite realms. Whoa. And all programs around this or anything else that we've engaged today.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That grabbed a lot more.
I'll say. And put all those out in front of you and out
Freeze
front,
lock.
freeze lock. And everything from back behind, out front, freeze lock. Everything, all programs from down below, out front, freeze lock. All programs from above, out front, freeze lock. All programs from left, freeze lock. All from right, freeze lock. All from inside, freeze lock. All from outside, freeze lock. All programs, freeze lock. And all intercessions exterminate.
Here now.
All intercommunications exterminate here now. All interconnections exterminate here now. All programs terminate here now. All programs exterminate here now. There's one or two programs going on there.
Yes.
And strip out all the power supplies and energy sources and trade those in the underground market for things that your body would desire or require to your advantage, and allow yourself to receive all those. Wow. I still like that.
Yeah. Body loves it. I love picking in those yummy energies.
I love this. So cool.
Yeah.
And everything all
remaining.
the program stuff remaining, can we just try and cut all that?
Yes, I choose that.
Vaporize, all dimension vaporize, all dimension by triple 360 vaporize, triple 360 liquefy. Resend book, you can't reclaim the house. Vaporize, banish anchors. Seven being somebody for his vaporize. Wow. That'll change something.
That's going to change a lot. I think
Jaden Fox guarantee that'll change something.
Yep, I think you just found one of those new processes we've been looking for a while. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Ooh, so what's everything else that we weren't able to change when we first started this exploration? that we now can change.
Expand to bigger than the universe, multiverse, beyond that, beyond that, all that.
Ooh.
Wow. And everything, all that is, can we destroy and create and change all that?
Yes, I choose that.
Vaporize,
Vaporize,
vaporize, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, triple 360, vaporize, triple 360, vaporize, vaporize, sovereign being, somebody, free will universe, vaporize, banish, anguish, sovereign being, somebody, free, vaporize, vaporize, prime creator, banish all these energies, do this now, banish, anguish, sovereign being, somebody, free, vaporize. Wow. Wow.
Cool.
This might be a good wrapping point.
Okay.
If I could only wrap, that would be like the perfect cue.
Awesome. Well, we want to do that. So what's everything else that we would change around fractures, identities, fractured frequencies, if we were going to clear, change, and explore around this for another hour?
A whole other hour. Wow. Expand to bigger than the universe, bigger than multiverse, bigger than beyond that. So everything we would clear if we were to clear for a whole other hour, like at the pace we've been going at. Yeah, that amped it up a bit.
Yeah.
And everything, all that stuff is, can we choose to destroy and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
Vaporize,
vaporize,
all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, triple 360, vaporize, triple 360, vaporize, banish, anguish, sovereign being, somebody, free, vaporize, resend book you can't reclaim, vaporize, banish, anguish, sovereign being, somebody, free, will universe, vaporize, banish, anguish. Wow. Vaporize, sovereign being, somebody, free, vaporize. Wow. And what are all the entities, demonics, creatures, aliens, gods intertangled, intertwined into any of these energies, any of the manipulations that are here, any of the stories or agendas that they're interconnected to or serving? Wow. And all the networks, hives, civilizations associated with this. And where were we when all these energies were created, assembled, modified, gilded, sorcered after inception, pre-tagged, pre-encapsulated all those points, pre-tagged, pre-encapsulated all those points. Wow, free step down, free step down, trace, scan ideal, and wow. And who is everyone that they know? And everyone or everything that they know, and everyone or everything that they know, and everyone and everything that they know, and pre-tag, pre-encapsulate all that, pre-tag, pre-encapsulate all that, pre-tag, pre-encapsulate all that, pre-tag, pre-encapsulate all that, pre-tag, pre-encapsulate all that. Wow. Wow. And what is everything that we agree? Now, I want to banish first. Can we banish all these entities?
Yes, I choose
that. Prime creator, banish all these entities. Do this now. Banish, anguish, resend book you can't reclaim, announce, vaporize, vaporize. What is everything we agreed we'd do for them? They agreed they would do for us. Body agreed they would do for them. Body agreed they would do for them. Can we just would agree? Yeah, you got it. Can we destroy and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
Vaporize, vaporize. Everything that was the benefit or value for body. Everything that was the benefit or value for being, everything that was not the benefit or value for body, everything that was not the benefit or value for being. Can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose
vaporize,
that.
Vaporize, all dimension, vaporize, all dimension, triple 360, vaporize, and can we banish all these energies? Banish, vanquish, resend book you can't reclaim, vaporize, no void, banish, seven being, somebody for vaporize. And what are all the remaining nests from all those energies? Places they lived, places they hung out, usually in your reality. All the structures, constructs, adaptations, mutations, systems around all of that as well. Can we destroy and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
Choose that. Vaporize, vaporize. All dimension, vaporize, all dimension, triple 360, vaporize, triple 360, resend book you can't reclaim. Vaporize, banish, anguish, sovereign being, somebody, free will universe, vaporize, Vaporize, bypass, seven being somebody for vaporize. I'm feeling some bulldozers.
Cool.
Yeah. So all the space that we've cleared today, how about we bulldoze all of that down to bare dirt and replant and make it a nature preserve for body to play in.
Yes, I embody choose
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So bring out the bulldozers and 360 degrees all the way around. They just kind of go right off the edge. Push everything off the edge. And all bulldozers up. All the up stuff. And all the down stuff. All the way in all directions, inside and out.
Ooh.
And clear it out. Totally clear it out. Clear it out. Clear it out. Clear it out. And all the bulldozers go to. Whew. Wow. And what are the trees that body would most want to have that are most nurturing for body? Plant those trees, or invite those trees is probably a better way to say it. And what are all the mountains and lakes and oceans and rivers, and allow those to be like drawn in or put into your nature sanctuary? And what are all the plants and flowers and birds and animals and anything else that body would find most nurturing? And invite all those energies in and allow this to completely terraform and mature to a fully matured ecosystem to your body's, dedicated to your body's advantage. Whew. Wow. And I hereby dedicate this this nature preserve in perpetuity and held in trust to body. And do you choose that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Yeah. And receive and stamp.
Yep, stamp.
Wow. Wow. We want more flowers over here.
Nice.
Body's like, more flowering. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm adding more flowers too.
Yes.
Kind of forgot about the flowers. Yeah.
Yeah. I never
Lots of
forget about
green,
flowers.
but need some flowers.
I like flowers. And what is everything we would receive if we were to spend a whole hour additional receiving and receive?
Receive.
Ooh. Receive. Wow. 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 And what else is possible? And receive.
What else is possible? Receive.
And everything in the way of all that and anything blocking any form of receiving, can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize,
liquefy,
all dimension
vaporize,
vaporize, all dimension liquefy, triple 360 vaporize, resend repeat camera claim, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, and receive.
Receive.
Yeah. I can feel I was getting distracted. It's like, no. Out, receive. Yeah. And wow. Wow. And what is everything we would create if we were to spend an hour creating together and receive?
Receive.
Wow. 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 Analyze have to perceive all the stuff that's juicy and fun and light and playful, and body is like, yeah. And everything those are, do you choose that?
Yes, I choose
that.
that.
I choose that. I choose that. Body universe, bring me that now. Receive.
Receive.
Wow. And I'm choosing that. Body, universe, bring me that now.
I'm choosing that. Body and universe, bring me that now.
Receive.
Receive.
And I've chosen that. Body, universe, body and universe, bring me that now.
I've chosen that. Body and universe, bring me that now.
Receive.
Receive.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
And I embody that.
I embody that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Do a little dance.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Buddy likes doing that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Get down tonight.
Uh-huh.
Get down right now.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, this is a topic to keep going into. There's more
Definitely.
depth in here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But how much do we clear and lighten up? So
Oh my. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh my Jaden.
Yeah. Oh, and what else is possible?
And what else is now possible? Receive.
Receive.
And what would be a fun direction to go from here? And receive.
Receive.
Wow.
Wow.
And what big questions can we ask that would go even beyond this? And receive.
Receive.
And be even more fun than this. Receive.
Ooh.
This is fun. I choose more of this.
Yes, I choose more of this. Yes. Mm-hmm.
There's some topics that are just like, yeah.
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 Well, it also really helps when you clear the huge chunk of it out.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's just how we roll.
It is.
It's just how we roll. We can't help ourselves. It just does that.
That's just what we do. That's how we play.
That's what we do.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Wow. Well, thank you.
Cool. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Wow.